So I know that's a big, tournament right there, but there's another tournament happening in politics right now. The Iowa Caucus is happening tomorrow night.
Now I'll be much more bold in this one because now we're weeks away from a Super Bowl, but we are 1 day away from seeing that Iowa's giant caucus whipped out in front of everybody.
Do you think the caucus is going to really get Ron Paul? Do you think Ron Paul is going to show up, or do you think it's going to be...
Who do they say is in the lead now?
Right now it's...
Romney, huh?
Even between Romney, Paul, and Santorum.
No.
Santorum's up there, number 3, yeah?
Yeah, it's number 3, but that's not even.
They say it's pretty even between those 3 guys.
I've seen the final poll results were, and I'm sorry to even do this because I hate poll results, but I've seen that it was Romney 24, Paul 22, which you could call even because of this, margin of error.
Right.
And Santorum somewhere in the teens.
In the teens, huh?
Yeah. So I'm gonna be bold enough to predict that Ron Paul supporters do come out in force, and that they are more mobilized than the Romney forces, and that Ron Paul takes number 1.
So you think Paul beats out Romney?
Mitt Romney takes a close second, and Santorum takes a close third. And the headlines are, Mitt Romney
finishes second, right?
Mitt Romney's gaining momentum, and Rick Santorum is, coming out of nowhere. And they're going to forget all about Ron Paul.
Speaking of Santorum coming, have you heard of this Urban Dictionary definition of Santorum? If you search Santorum on Google, the first results you get...
but you're searching on Bing.
Bing also. Santorum's name apparently refers to the frothy mix of lube and fecal matter that is sometimes the byproduct of anal sex. So Santorum was named after this lewd, disgusting act.
Oh my God.
It's very sad for all those grandmas who are, what's up with this Rick Santorum? Let me see what he's up to.
What is this if you go to spreadingsantorum.com? Yeah.
Poor Rick Santorum.
Everybody go to spreadingsantorum.com to get the message out.
Or just search Santorum on Google, and that'll be your first result there.
Or just go to spreadingsantorum.com and make a donation.
Should I check out spreadingsantorum.com to see exactly what they're talking about?
That's a
great picture
very disturbing.
Some fecal matter has gotten onto my web browser.
That's a very nice intro picture. Oh, and they even have Santorum's picture up.
Yeah, so this is all about dissing the conservative Republican. Attaching his name.
I thought this was like a real term before he came along.
No, this happened afterwards.
Well then
as an attack on
that's not funny at all.
The senator. You don't think it's great?
No. That's not funny at all.
So breaking Rick Santorum news here on My Control.
I think Santorum's out of his mind, but he's got a good smile. He's
got that Christian conservative base helping him out, getting him high results.
He's got that Joel Osteen smile.
He does, and that Joel Osteen frame of mind, thinking that all gays should be killed, and all abortions should be...
and all Iranians should be blasted into the Stone Age.
Yeah.
You know, just like Jesus would have done.
Of course. Jesus hated the Muslims, from what I heard.
Mm-hmm. Well, he did destroy Sodom and Gomorrah.
He did. Those Muslims were too busy having their Santorum sex, getting off on that Santorum.
That was the trifecta of Arabs, gays...
And Santorum.
Yeah. Frothy lube anal mix.
Fecal matter mix.
Oh.
Yep.
So...
Do you think any key nominees drop out of the race after this caucus?
No.
You don't think Gingrich will drop out of these?
No.
Okay.
I think some minor ones, like your, what's her name?
Bachman?
You
think
Bachman
if she finishes in the bottom half, or the bottom 10 too?
Yeah, your Bachman might drop out and support a Santorum. Who else is down there? What is that? Oh my God.
What did he say?
He's all about Ron Paul. You know him. That's all he talks about, Ron Paul. Shut up. He doesn't have a chance at winning.
he wants to pull all the troops out from. He wants to end all the wars, and he's the most consistent with his speech.
You know, I gotta be honest with you. Again, just for the people watching, I don't care about Ron Paul. I'm not a Ron Paul supporter. I'm not gonna vote for Ron Paul. I just think it's fun. I think it's fun that the media really tries their hardest to pay no attention to him.
Actually, in this past week, since he surged into the top 2, they have been paying a lot of attention to Ron Paul.
That's right, yeah, they talk about his newsletter.
Yeah, of course.
They're trying to destroy his credibility.
Talk about him being an anti-Semite because he doesn't want to support Israel, so he obviously wants to see Israel wiped off the map.
Clearly.
He's uncomfortable around gay people, is what I've heard.
The former...
the former aide, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Came out with all his shocking revelations on Ron Paul. Said he isn't a racist, but he hates gay people, and a few other things like that.
He might be paraphrasing, but
yeah,
that's close.
Yeah.
So can I
okay.
interject?
I think Huntsman will drop out, and I think Bachman will drop out after the caucus tomorrow.
The controversy for tomorrow. You heard about these hacker threats?
Is Anonymous putting out threats?
You know, somehow I saw that this was tied to the Occupy movement.
Of course.
Now all of a sudden the Occupy people are out there hacking. Maybe they've got Wi-Fi out wherever they're
in their tents.
So these people are alright. The controversy is they're saying that they're afraid this Iowa caucus is going to get hacked. Now, I don't know if that means that, let's say Ron Paul wins, they go, oh no, it was hacked, and Ron Paul didn't really win. And if Ron Paul doesn't win, then listen, I don't know where the controversy is going to come from. Let's just say that maybe after tomorrow there's going to be
some poll tampering allegations going out there.
There's going to be plenty of room for allegations on the hacker front. I just think it's funny because they're just doing whatever suits their needs, you know? What's it called? Hello?
Yes.
I'm sorry, hello? Hello? Yeah, okay. No.
I think an angel just flew over.
Every time Jeremiah loses his thought, an angel gets his wings.
Did an angel just get his wings just now?
A Rick Perry angel just got its wings. No, but I just think it's funny that go ahead. Eddie, be funny.
All right. So, why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
Because the Iowa caucuses were being held across the street. He wanted to vote in the caucuses.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave the show right now.
Is that the low point of my control? All right, folks. Well, it's been nice, and okay. The show's still going on, huh? It's not over yet.
False alarm.
All right.
False alarm. False alarm.
We had a fan earlier in the show.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I was just gonna make the point that it's funny that with this Occupy movement, when it suits their needs, they say, oh, they're just a bunch of homeless, they don't want to get a job, they're lazy, this and that. Oh, but whenever it comes time to, hack into the Iowa caucuses, they're hackers, they're hard at work on something, they're going to disrupt the fabric of America. Oh, is that right?
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, whenever it suits them, then they'll give them some kind of respect.
You can't claim that because I just said that. That's not like you say.
Oh, did I say it's like I said?
Yeah.
I apologize, Jer.
So, can I change the subject here?
Good.
Truth is, nobody cares about the Iowa caucus.
My prediction is Romney wins, Paul gets second, and Bachman drops out, and Huntsman drops out. Actually, no. Bachman and Perry drop out. Huntsman stays in, Perry drops out, and Bachman drops out.
But will you go along with my controversial statement that those who drop out will throw their steam behind Santorum?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Over Romney?
Yeah.
Or Newt?
Yeah. Or Paul? Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, we're not going to talk about him because nobody else does.
Yeah.
But a fire is a weak excuse for a fire at this point.
Could it burn your nuts off?
Let it burn. Anyway, nice predictions. Oh, Keith is calling.
All right.
Hey Keith, you know we're doing a show right now.
Hey Keith.
Yep.
So that's Keith of AustinHippie.net.
Hold on, let me put you on speaker. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
What's up, Austin Hippie?
I just called in to see what you guys talked about. You talking about the Iowa Caucus today, is that right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Give us your predictions right now, live on the air.
My prediction right now is Sarah Palin is going to sweep it, and then she's going to mop it up with Barack Obama's face, and Michelle Bachmann is going to do some crazy voodoo witch doctor magic, and Rick Perry's going to come out of the corner, and then Ron Paul's going to be all like, hey, guys should have voted for me, dickholes, and then probably Mitt Romney is going to win it. And then
Man,
Newt Gingrich is going to cry and say, man, it should have been me.
highly controversial statements by the Austin Hippie right here, live on the air. Something about Sarah Palin, something about Obama, something about Rick Perry.
Something about voodoo magic happening too.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That one of those inside job.
Oh my God! I'm sorry that you guys had to hear that.
I hear what he said. What did he say?
He made the claim, the now debunked claim that 9/11 was an inside job.
What?
No,
Didn't you see that?
no.
NASA said that 9/11 wasn't an inside job. Didn't you see that Yahoo headline? NASA said it's
Of
not
course
an
I
inside
saw
job.
it, and I
Yeah.
took it to heart.
Yes.
And the 9/11 Commission, does that
Of course,
mean anything
of
to you?
course, Of course.
Listen, if the 9/11 Commission sees no reason to include Building 7 in their report, I don't see any reason to include Building 7 in my memory of 9/11.
But
I've forgotten all about it.
didn't Building 7 fall?
Don't even know a thing about it anymore.
Okay.
Lexington, Kentucky, I'm assuming,
Uh-huh.
because they just say Lexington, and the Winston-Salem Journal.
I saw this story over the weekend. Very sad story.
A man charged with making a fake $1 million bill and trying to spend it at where? Walmart? Yep.
Yep.
He tried to buy a vacuum cleaner and a microwave and other merchandise totaling $476 and tried to pay for it with a $1 million bill.
I heard that the reason he was charged is because they told him, this $1 bill, this $1 million bill isn't real, it's not legitimate, just go home and we'll forget it's ever happened. And he refused to admit it. He said, this is real currency, is what he said.
So they called the police, where they realized that there's no such thing as anything higher than a $100 bill.
Yeah.
Eddie, before the show, made the claim that this guy was clearly a black guy.
I didn't say that.
And I don't know why he would say that. We haven't seen any kind of evidence of what this guy looked like.
I think all the evidence you need is he was trying to buy some stuff with the $1 million bill. Isn't that enough evidence, Jeremiah?
And Eddie,
Yes.
would you like a little pop quiz here?
Huh?
The largest note ever printed was the $100
$100,000. Okay.
billion
Billion-dollar
bill.
Okay. Is that what they used to pay off the Russians to tear down that wall?
What president was featured on the $100 billion
Nixon.
bill? If you get this right,
Nixon.
I will give you $100 billion in one bill.
Nixon. Rick Santorum.
Is this a Santorum Surge prediction? No, President Woodrow Wilson.
Hey, that's not surprising. The architect of the NWO takeover during World War II. Woodrow Wilson, your favorite president, from what you said.
What kind of big ballin' do you got to be to get on a $100 billion bill?
That story to me is one of the most depressing stories I've heard in a while about that $1 million bill trying to be used. This guy was obviously hard up for some cash, didn't really have any other ideas as far as how to make some money, so he just created that $1 million fake bill, hoping that he would get some kind of luxury in his life, but unfortunately he got thrown into a jail cell. All he wanted was a fucking microwave and a vacuum cleaner, and they couldn't hook him up.
And somehow your explanation of this now isn't as racially charged as what you were explaining to me earlier. But we can go on.
Yeah, it's a very sad story.